I'm Tarot Oracle. This is the Little Hermits Tarot by Push Kitty. So this is she's saying that the actual copy will have more saturated colors, but this looks really cool. Let's zoom in and take a look at the Little Hermits. I am a hermit. I'm not that little, but yeah, I am, I'm still a hermit, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, take a look at this. The Fool. We have the shining sun, the smiling sun as well. We're about to leap off here. We have a buddy of a worm. Check it out. This is interesting that you have a pathway. Normally you only see a pathway in like maybe the moon or something like that. But it's interesting that we have a pathway to go to. Even if we sort of take a leap, there's still a place to go, or there's still some effort that needs to be extended, even though that we sort of got the journey going, which is interesting. Magician with the wand and all the tools and what have you, with the lameskate and the cauldron of making something go. A little bit of a witch's brew as it is. High Priest is over here, a little bit of a veil in the background. You got the crescent moon, kind of a crystal ball type of feeling in there. That is cool. And then we have the Empress, interesting. Kind of a little bit of a Tarot in Wonderland kind of feel here with a sort of this chess game. The Empress is off of the chair. It looks like a magnifying glass over there. So I'm not really sure what the symbolism means. We have the water feature. But it feels like that the Empress is moving a pawn, maybe. Is it a pawn or is that the queen? I'm not sure. I need the book. But yeah, still very cool and still lovely as always. All right, the Emperor has the other thing. So I'm assuming that's the queen and that's the king. And so they're both off their rocker, no pun intended. And that's interesting. So you don't have the fiery aspect you normally have with the Emperor. So I guess they're playing a game against each other. You have a white piece here and a different color piece there. So it's kind of interesting. It's also interesting just how big the crown is compared to the queen's crown. That's kind of cool. All right, a Hierophant. You have the worshippers, turtle worshippers. And then you have them. You have a crown, kind of an offset crown here, holding up, I guess, a heart. Holding up a heart, kind of cool. Let's see, we got the Lovers over there, kissy kissy, and that's sort of interesting, sort of carrying, I guess, a picnic basket kind of feeling there. We have a note on the balloons, decorative balloons and whatnot, and they appear to be madly in love with each other. Here we have a chariot, where we're just kind of a turtle in the chariot. Have some frog buddies getting pulled along there. Very cute indeed. I like the faces on the suns and the moons, and that's always kind of cool. Strength card. We have a lameskate, and I'm not sure what's going on there. Is this like a martial arts exercise or something? Got a little bit of a belt going through here. Got the Karate Kid feeling thing going over there. Maybe they're trying to break the balloon, or maybe they're being one with the balloon. Again, I don't know. So the Hermit of the Hermits Tarot, I assume the Hermit would be our main feature. I like the fact that there's snow on the shell, kind of indicating that they've been around a while. This is not something where they just got there. So you have that implied. I've been thinking about this. I've been really looking at this. This is something I've been focusing on. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune with a little bit of a fire. You have the buddy here from the Fool card. And then you have some glasses with a little bit of a ladybug as well. And Justice card, the sword is angled instead of straight up and down, missing the pillars. Just still holding it with an even spread there for leverage. And we have the Hanged One hanging off of a swing. No enlightenment aura, which is interesting. Normally you have an enlightenment aura around the head, kind of missing that. So I guess that they're just sort of playing more or less than anything else. The 13, we got Ghosted, apparently. Rip Indeed. Okay, yeah. The ghost appears to be behind the mountain. That's interesting. But yeah, we do have a little bit of a death card, ghosty there. We have another death card, an alternate one here. I guess that's interesting. So all the turtles are in their shell for protection. So none of the turtles are outside of their shell. So the temperance card, sort of that blending. It's more or less pouring a liquid out of a bottle into a saucer, I guess, maybe feeding the frogs. And then we have a devil card there with a little bit sort of cooking the fish, I guess. So much for the Pisces feel. The worm appears to be giving him a hickey, maybe kind of thing. I don't know what's going on there. We have the tower with, I guess, the angels. I guess maybe possible. And again, they're in their shell. They're, trying to get protected from this. And I guess these are the turtles going to heaven that have fallen out of there. And then we have the star, where we're just kind of watering the pond, I guess. Another little froggy here. And the moon, where, oh, that's interesting. The pathway is made of water. So instead of coming out of the water and onto the land, we get a free ride all the way through, even across the pillars, etc., etc. That's kind of cool. That's kind of I've never seen that before. I've never seen where you don't transition from land to water, water, land, what have you. You just get a free ride through, which is kind of interesting, kind of a shortcut or a cheat mode from here to there. Then we have the sun, sort of a little bit of a sunbathing there. And then judgment with the E. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. We got the glasses, the turtle's got the glasses and the wings. We got the world, where we're learning about the globe, possibly. And it looks like that the duck has fallen asleep. The duck has fallen asleep. Got a name tag over here with no name. We got an Ace of Wands, sort of innovating here, creating something. They've gotten up the hill and interesting light, almost like that hermit feel, light within the darkness. You got the Two of Wands, Dominion, doing the Dominion thing. And then we have a Three of Wands with I guess a backpack, a little bit of a backpack and maybe a compass, trying to figure out. So we're definitely taking a trip, but we need the compass to determine directions. We got the backpack as a preparedness or a readiness. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family, with the moonlight in the background there. Normally the Four of Wands is in the daytime, so that's kind of interesting remap there. Five of Wands with the conflict, and we have the Ninja Turtle, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I was wondering where we would see some of that. Six of Wands, we're sort of elevated on top of something, a saucer, a dog bowl upside down maybe, and just sort of being praised and what have you. And then the Seven of Wands, trying to defend herself. We have not only the shell, but we have a shield as well. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands with the movement, as long as messages as well. And then the Nine of Wands, we are wounded, but we are still capable of being a turtle. And the Ten of Wands, loaded up with a few too many sticks. Page of Wands, sort of spinning the wand around like a, I don't know, what is that in band, where they spin the rod around? And then we have the Knight of Wands, moving quickly. The duck is now not asleep, and it is moving us in the direction we need to go. The Queen of Wands with the black cat, of course. And the King with victory, a little bit of a signage from the Six of Wands with the Lord of Victory. Got a little bit of a Guitar Hero thing going on, and again, a tilted crown with those cool glasses, I guess. We got the Ace of Cups. Again, we have a backpack and a travel on a yellow brick road, but it's not yellow. We have the Two of Cups. Oh, that's sort of interesting. Just kind of on a first date, maybe. And then a Three of Cups with a celebration, I guess by herself. No, with a rabbit. So we have a rabbit, a little bit of a celebration, a picnic. We've seen several picnic baskets, and I guess now we're implementing the picnic here. The Four of Cups, abandoning with a rain cloud following you. The Five of Cups, the abandonment. We have sort of this under the bridge feel. Six of Cups, we have the sharing with the frogs and the ducks. And then the Seven of Cups with all the possibilities. Difference, a little bit different, obviously, than traditional. We have just a different styles of cups. So a coffee cup, maybe a teacup. I'm not sure what's going on with some of these. Maybe a mug of beer. We have the Eight of Cups. That's sort of interesting, that gap, sort of that we have left everything in the gap. And we have, so that sort of implies that we're not going to get those back, right? This sort of a terminal kind of thing. We've put it into the hole where, you know, it's going to be difficult to get out, and we have pretty much permanently burned the bridge, per se. The Nine of Cups with all the celebration of the coffee cups, and we have the coffee maker there, espresso maker, I believe, or something. The Ten of Cups with all of the happiness, no rainbow, but we do have the happy, joyous feeling, sort of holding hands. We have the children there with all the cups floating. And so I guess the rainbow is implied. Page of Cups, a little bit of a Pisces feel with a teddy bear. Teddy bear the Pisces. Teddy bear, yeah, UVT would like that. That's interesting. Wonder if that has some symbolism there. Maybe it has some symbolism. I don't know. Knight of Cups with the Mr. Romance coming in with the flowers. Queen of Cups doing a little bit of cleaning. The King of Cups. A lot of stuff going on in there. Obviously, a lemonade stand. And let's go to the swords. We have the Ace of Swords. The penetration of Kether, the sort of this angelic feel. We have a Two of Swords with two different dimensions, two different worlds. So we have a crab. I'm not sure what that is. The Three of Swords, very cute. Sort of that disagreement, that separation. We're sort of crying. The heart has been penetrated. We have a sword sort of blocking our path together. We have a Four of Swords, waiting, thinking, strategizing, and sleeping, of course. The Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. I guess this person has pitted these two people against each other, and they are ready to fight. Six of Swords with the Journey. We are getting aboard. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We're actually preparing for the journey rather than taking the journey. I like that. Seven of Swords, we're sort of blending in a little bit into the night, a little bit of a stealth action as we steal the swords. We have an Eight of Swords over there. The Eight of Swords with a restrictions, I guess. No blindfold. It appears we're measuring the distance for something. Maybe we're placing more swords, or we're measuring a distance that's required to jump over it. Maybe, I guess. We'll do a Nine of Swords here. I'm not sure what's going on there. They're sort of sleeping, obviously, but in the rain. We have a Ten of Swords, where this has not protected us. It looks like we tried to Band-Aid up some of it, but at the end of the day, that could be a little too much. We have a Page of Swords here. A Knight of Swords with the rapid movement. And then with the action lines. And then the Queen of Swords. What are the isolationist from the Queen of Swords? Over here we have, I'm not sure what is that, Sudoku? A Sudoku? Maybe a crossword puzzle? I'm not sure what's going on. King of Swords is just trying to communicate, trying to figure things out, trying to think. We have an Ace of Coins with coins falling from above. Ooh, there you go. kind of an implied 6 of coins, like your opportunity is coming, your opportunity is falling down. 2 of coins with the juggling, the lamb skate, sort of that clown outfit. The 3 of coins, sort of providing some specifications or at least learning, and then we are polishing the work well done. 4 of coins, holding on to what is ours. And then the 5 of coins, sort of underneath a lean-to here, trying to beg for money. 6 of coins, speaking of getting money, we got lots of beautiful gifts. We got all sorts of froggies. We got other animals in there. And the 7 of coins, we're watering a plant and making it grow there. 8 of coins, we're sewing. It looks like we're just sewing a blanket filled with coins. So we're just doing the work. The 9 of coins, the celebration of harvesting all of those coins that we had before. And the 10 of coins, the happy home, happy family, no dog, but it's sufficient. Then a page of coins, we have the book, we have the learning. So the page of coins is all about that graduating, succeeding, doing a task and being successful at it. So you have that sort of that impliedness there. Knight of coins, enjoying our seeds of our success. Queen of coins, with the rabbit indeed, with the glasses this time. And finally, the king of coins, just enjoying themselves. King of coins has everything they could possibly want, just enjoying the day with that. Anyway, beautiful deck. Awesome, awesome deck. This is the prototype of the Little Hermits Tarot. Thank you very much, Push Kitty, for sending this my way. I greatly appreciate that. And again, she said that the contrast will be a little bit brighter. Overall, it looks great to me right now. I love some of the reworking, like the pathway in the moon made of all water so we can cheat code our way through it. I like the page of coins, having that implied Pisces feel with it. The king of coins just being more relaxed, more sort of successful as what they do. Just a lot of the rework, a lot of the nuances in here, especially the fool having a pathway at the bottom, right? Implying that if we can get down the cliff, we can stretch through the pathway. So a lot of good stuff, right? That added into the traditional meaning of the cards. A lot of fantastic rework overall for this, and I'm very pleased. This looks fantastic. Anyway, thanks again to Push Kitty. I greatly appreciate that. Link in the description for the Kickstarter and Push Kitty's site. Pick it up on one of those and definitely get a pre-order in for this. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.